Good morning, everybody, for the second time. Happy Turkey Day 2025. Daniel Allison, the average dude. And I'm finally with my boy, Fred. Fred, good morning.
First sip, let's go! It's Turkey Day in a big, big way. And I still got some coffee left in my cup, DA.
Let's go, man. Let's have a little first sip here. Oh,
I don't know about you. The turkey trot was easy.
Hey, we finished. We ran. I don't know. How did you run, Fred? I wasn't running with you, and I hadn't had a chance to ask you. How did you run the 8K, Turkey Day 8K?
Here's how I did it. With just a little bit of speed, I would put my left foot in front, and then I'd put my right foot in front. And I just did that the whole time. That's how I did it.
Hey, I had kids passing me. I had elderly people passing me. I had a little bit of everybody passing the dude today. But I made it. I made it. And if you weren't there for the first sip, round one, we tried to get the video done, didn't we, Fred?
Yeah, we did attempt it. We had technical difficulty, which happens. And we were disgusted with the result. Have you ever wanted to do something and be successful at it, and you just didn't have your A game at that moment, and you just felt awful about it?
I felt terrible. So the reason that we're doing this particular show, we are live and have been for 340 weekdays in a row, live 7:55 to 8:10, Monday through Friday. We've done it every year, including the turkey trot last year. I couldn't, so we're running. I went live. I depend on my co-host. I was ready to go, I was ready to go 15, 20 minutes, Fred, had you been there.
And I was there. I was there early. I was the first one in the studio. I had Derek with me. He had his freshly trimmed mustache. It was going to be epic.
It was going to be epic, and I was excited, and I had Stan with me, and sometimes you get in there, and what it was is I couldn't see that you were in the studio. I'm not normally on my phone, but what happens with that, Fred, what you didn't hear is me complaining and blaming and being frustrated, but talking it out with Stan Parker.
Yeah. And and in my world, I was talking it out with Derek just as frustrated as you were.
I know. And I think that's what one of the cool things about this show, and it kind of came full circle. We both wanted to do it. We both had some responsibility in the fact that it didn't go correctly. Would you say that's true?
When we got finished racing, I mean, I had to wait on you for a little bit, but when you finally got done and walked over to, I said, you know what? When it was all said and done, I said it was my fault because I should have taken responsibility to make sure we knew how to do everything. Although we've done it before, make sure we know how to do everything before we start.
Hey,
my fault. It's my fault.
No, it's my fault. What's funny, in the short term, I wanted to play the blame game. I'll be honest about it. I wanted to blame Freddie in the short term because I was so frustrated is my point. I knew deep down that I knew that I don't do a good job of checking all those things that needed to be checked. And so I knew that I carried some responsibility. That's why I wanted to blame. But same as you, Fred, by the time I got back, I was ready to accept responsibility because guess what? It was my fault.
Yeah, I'm just glad you couldn't hear the things I was saying about you.
Hey, how often does that happen though? You know, things happen in the moment. You're frustrated, and you're like, "Dadgummit." I remember the last thing you said to me. Do you remember the last thing you said to me when I called you after I ended the show early because I couldn't figure out what to say?
Yeah, it was very similar to something like the show sucked and then I hung the phone up. right?
The show sucked. Then you hung the phone up, and that is exactly what I heard. And you were right, and it was terrible. And those words, how do you think those words felt in my ears?
If I was anywhere near you, you would have attacked me. So I kept an eye out for the yellow toboggan.
The yellow toboggan was on the run. Tell me about the overall experience of the turkey trot. Seriously, did we? I ended up seeing a lot of people that I knew. I love running the turkey trot every year.
I do too. And rumor has it there was 2,000 people. Did you see that?
I saw so many people.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Spartanburg does a great job, or PALS, Partners for Active Living. I'm sure it's a combined situation. A fantastic job of laying the course out, keeping the streets safe. It's challenging with the hills, but like you say, people that are committed can push strollers. I saw kids doing it. It's just a good time, and it's a fantastic way to start your Thanksgiving morning.
It is. I had one young lady that ran by me, and or she was like, she said Daniel, and I looked over. It was somebody that I grew up with. I didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. I grew up with her mother. I grew up with her mother, and she said, I'm her daughter. She said the person's name, and I said, you are. I couldn't believe it, Freddie. She looked completely different in about, I would say, about 7 years, from about 13 to probably early 20s. Big change though. It's amazing to see familiar faces, and like you say, huge crowd out there today.
Yeah, and it's just good for Spartanburg in general. I
It's
love to see people commit to doing things in the community. They a lot of people brought canned goods for donations.
Yep.
The money that you pay for the T-shirt helps improve our trail system and other things in the community for active living. I,
Yeah.
I can't see anything wrong with it whatsoever. And
No, no.
then, dude, our F3 guys represent.
Let's go. Hey,
Our Bobcat guy represented.
it's so much fun. We had probably what, 15, 20 guys from F3 at least.
Yep.
Down there running the turkey trot this morning. They're down there having coffee right now. I wanted to come up. I wanted to jump on this. You saw my demeanor. I like doing this program. I wanted to get to 15 minutes in, Fred. You know how it is. It's a big deal to me. I want to ring that bell. 15 minutes of positive talk every single weekday morning.
Yeah, here's a prime example. If you were not happy with your first performance, do it again. Second chances are real. You just have to have the fortitude to make it happen again. You have to swallow that first attempt and say, oh my gosh, we didn't live up to the standards that we have set. We're doing it again.
We're doing it again, and we're going to get our 15 minutes, and we're going to learn something every single time. We've talked about this. When you do something every single day, even when we have, not just today, we've had plenty of bad shows in the 340 episodes of 15 minutes to get your mind right for a great day. We've done that many times. We've had times when it hasn't gone smoothly, our pace is off, you're being a jerk, whatever the case might be,
That's 3 or 4 days a week.
That's at least 3 to 4 days a week. But we know that we're coming right back. We know that tomorrow we're going to be right back at it, 7:55. And there's something about the repetition, getting the reps every single day. We got to do it again. Whatever happens today, we got to do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that is the mentality of touching the line, right? When you're running sprints and the goal is, hey, you touch this line and come back and touch this one. And then you repeat. If you don't touch the line, did you make it all the way? Absolutely not. You failed.
Do not cheat yourself. Do not cheat yourself. If you've cheated yourself, then that is the one. You hadn't fooled anybody. You haven't
Yeah,
fooled anybody.
the first attempt this morning, we didn't touch the line. I'm not so sure we got near the line.
Whew, it was that bad. Was it that bad, Freddie?
I don't even know if I'd go back and watch it if I was you.
Oh, I don't. Hey, I can assure you, I'm not going to go back and watch it.
Although
I,
Stan Parker did say something that was, about staying committed, making it happen, no matter your age, no matter how you're feeling, get out of bed, get it done.
He did, and you know what? It just feels vulnerable when you're live, you're running, you don't know what to say, you don't know where to go next. I felt vulnerable, and that's why I hung up. At the end of the day, I should have taken a deep breath. Let's talk about what I should have done. I should have calmed down. I should have taken my time. But what happens is you want to do a good job. Oh no! Oh, you start worrying, and then you get a product out there that's trash.
Oh, it's so trashy.
Trash.
Yeah, and that's one thing we did do after you and I looked at each other angry for about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And we let all that steam boil over. Because I wanted to karate chop you in the neck when I first saw you. We said, what we could have done was this, or this. And we're like, oh, yeah, well, now we know.
Yeah, I know. And what was funny, as Steamer, I left Steamer, I was complaining. The whole time I was complaining about you, I was also saying I was also at fault. I was saying that I said I share responsibility, but then I thought, you know what? I need to check to make sure that I still have his admin rights or as co-host that he can get on the doggone program. And it wasn't there. It wasn't. So what do you say? What do you say, Fred? We've got to have a final thought today. There's the doggy. What are you up to with the family today? You going to the lake?
Yep, we're going to Lake Hartwell.
Nice.
Spend some time with Lindsay's parents.
Nice.
Eat some good food.
Hey, I'm gonna go over to that Highway 9 Paris Bridge Road area. Are you familiar with that area?
Man, yeah.
I know you is. I know you is. Oh man. Well, hey, Fred, we're 13 minutes in. We've got 4 people here now to see me, you, and what's the dog's name?
Lily.
Lily. We need a final thought. We've been through trials. We've been through tribulations. Today on this Turkey Trot 2025, what have you learned today?
Well, no matter how many times you've done it, go ahead and be prepared. Go ahead and test. Go ahead and run through a series, because everything it may not work out. That's what I'm trying to say. No matter how many times you've done it, it may not go like it did yesterday or the day before. So do the work to prepare. And I didn't do that.
Hey, and if it starts going sideways, don't panic. Don't act like a crazy person. Take a deep breath. Find your friend Freddie and let him into the doggone studio. That's what I've learned today. So, hey, happy Turkey Day 2025. Get your mind right for the rest of the day. Get your stomach right. Get your food right. Get your smile right. And Fred, have yourself a good one, brother.
Gobble, gobble.
Later. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.